This is Jacksons.TV with Travis Marx. Travis, you have an important fight coming up here April 6th in the Bellator tournament. Can you give us your thoughts about your opponent?
My opponent is Masakatu Ueda from Tokyo, Japan. Former Shudo champ, obviously a very, very tough opponent. I believe he's ranked top 10 in the world right now. Tough fight for me. It's the biggest fight of my life coming up, and I'm well prepared for it.
And you are, you're a veteran. You have a numerous number of fights in different promotions. You have a strong wrestling background, but you've also been really working that stand-up as well, haven't you?
Absolutely. That's been my main focus. Obviously, I came to Jackson's a couple of years ago. Got hooked up right away with Brandon Gibson, who started my stand-up training. Up until that point, I'd fought 15 times. And I just hadn't done a whole lot with my stand-up. I came from Jeremy Horn's school in Salt Lake City, Utah, where he's amazing, as everybody knows, on the ground. From my wrestling background, he helped me transition to jiu-jitsu, but here my main focus has been the stand-up for the last couple of years.
And here at Jackson, how do you actually incorporate both your stand-up and your extensive ground game? How has the training been able to bring those two things together for you?
Oh, well, in a number of ways. Obviously, Greg Jackson's a master of doing that. Everything from the game planning to the transitions, taking something that somebody's really good at, whether it be a jiu-jitsu specialist, a wrestling specialist, or a stand-up guy, and then he adds in the transitions and then helps them get well-rounded on the things that they're not as well-rounded on. So that's what he does. Obviously, Winklejohn's right there with him, helping with my stand-up and the transitions there. And then the other part of that that's been amazing here, which I didn't have the opportunity as much anywhere else, was the partners. You get guys that are, even with my wrestling background, I come in here and I'm far from the best wrestler. I'm far from the best jiu-jitsu guy and far from even close to the middle of the chain in stand-up. So everybody, all the training partners that are so good at other things are making me step my game up and get better at each thing.
And you also have another role here. You're also a program director at Jackson's Martial Arts and Fitness Academy. Can you kind of describe what your role is at that academy?
Yeah, I'm the program director at the Martial Arts and Fitness Academy that we just opened a couple of months ago. There I do an intro program for anybody that comes in and looks to, whether it be the soccer mom or somebody that just wants to get into shape, or actually from my kids program to my adult program that wants to potentially train and compete, whether it's just grappling competitions all the way to the cage fighting. We have a curriculum and a program set up for those people. And as they come through the door, I'm the one that gets to greet them and take the time to do a couple of intros with them. Before they even go into a group class, everybody will do a few intros, or at least 2 intros with me. And then obviously the opportunity is there to do private lessons with any of our instructors. So just the whole opportunity to be involved in Jackson's Martial Arts and Fitness Academy is amazing. And then to have that role, to be able to meet and greet everybody that comes through the door, is an awesome opportunity for me.
And who would you like to thank here at the gym for getting you ready for this April 6th fight?
You know what, it's so hard. I don't even want to start naming training partners. There's so many that are great. Obviously my opponent's left-handed, so I'm seeking out the left-handed training partners, but as coaches, I definitely want to thank Brandon Gibson. I want to thank Mike Winklejohn. I want to thank Greg Jackson. Chris Luttrell's another that stepped up and really helped scout out my opponent and help me out in that sense. And then I have a good friend that's not involved with Jackson's at all that's been helping with my strength work, Rob Ames, and I want to give a shout out to him and thank him.
And Travis, one last thing. Do you have any sponsors you would like to acknowledge?
Absolutely. And again, I don't want to, because I'll always forget one, but I just definitely want to say thank you to those that have supported me and my family. Some have been monetary, some have just given us product, but every single person that's helped us out, I definitely want to say thank you. We've been here almost 2 years now, just enough to stay alive, but I'm as happy as I've ever been. Training's going great. And again, I'm getting ready for the biggest fight of my life, so thanks to all those who have supported me. I would not be able to be here without you.
Okay, we look forward to your fight and good luck.
Thank you very much.